What's up, everybody? If you have seen Thor Ragnarok, then you probably know that this is one of the best MCU films ever made. There's a lot of them. But honestly, sometimes it happens that a director will be very successful at making one movie and might be not so much successful at making another one. Sometimes an artist or creator, a musician, a director again perhaps, even an actor, whoever, maybe a game development company, will create a masterpiece, and after this they will try to create the exact same thing again, but they will think that people love what we did anyway, so let's do the same thing again, but this time we're gonna change some things here and there and add some things here and there, and it will be as successful as the first product. Unfortunately, it doesn't happen this way, and this is the case for Thor Love and Thunder. I am not going to hate on this movie. All I'm going to say is that I enjoyed it more than Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, for instance. Many people will disagree with me. This is just my opinion. I just prefer this movie than the other one. But this time, unfortunately, Taika Waititi did not do the same thing as he did with Thor Ragnarok. First of all, I want to say, you probably heard this in the many fucking reviews. The comedy is over the top. Too much comedy. But if this was at least good comedy, it would have probably worked. But Thor should not be a comedy movie only. This is not, I don't know, this is not a fucking Dumb and Dumber movie. This is not a fucking That's My Boy or whatever, an Adam Sandler movie or whatever. Even though Adam Sandler makes amazing movies. But this is not it. This is fucking Thor. This is the fucking god of thunder, and he needs to have a badass movie, a serious movie, especially when you take on some of the themes of this movie, which are very serious. But the comedy in this movie wasn't even that good. It was a little bit over the top, a little bit silly, and a little bit just seemed like a fucking, at some point in Thor Ragnarok, you had a play where you could see Matt Damon like playing Odin, I think, or Thor, somebody, I don't remember. But Matt Damon was inside in Asgard, and he is like playing a role during a show, and it's a recreation of previous events from the Thor movie, but very silly, very comical, like very in a funny, very parody like. Well, Thor Love and Thunder sometimes seems to be just that. I'm just gonna quickly talk about the spoilers after this, just in 5 minutes, but listen. Do not expect it to be as good as Thor Ragnarok, it's all I have to say. Maybe if you will watch this movie, you will like it more than Thor Ragnarok, which is very unlikely. But if it happens, it means that you have very unique personal taste in movies and things. But all I have to say is that the actors are doing a good job in this movie, especially Christian Bale. But the script and some things just seem so weird, so like if they were sitting, if a team of screenwriters were sitting around the table and someone said, listen, I'm gonna write this, and then he passed the scripts around, and another guy, I'm gonna write this, and another guy takes it and, oh listen, I'm gonna add a joke. It was weird. That's all I have to say. Without spoiling, this movie is probably a 6 out of 10, something like this, and yeah, unfortunately not as good as Thor Ragnarok, but I would probably watch it again just because I love Thor and I loved Taika Waititi. And now, let's go to the spoilers. Okay, in this movie, you have three important teams, which are weirdly presented. First of all, the Natalie Portman character, Jane Foster. She has cancer, and it kind of comes out of nowhere, but I think it was the case in the comics, and I think that when you take on something so serious, so important, you better add a lot more seriousness and more drama into this part, into this act of the movie, in order to make it more understandable, in order to make it more important, and in order to make it like more dramatic and play with emotions, real emotions. But it was not done this way. It's kind of weird. Then the fact that in this movie you have so many characters appearing and they are just all over the place, and it's weird. It's just weird. Consistency does not exist in this movie, unfortunately. Like, for no reason, Thor can now give his power to people. Like, he grants the power to kids at the end of the movie. For no reason, Mjolnir can now reassemble itself and disassemble itself again and reassemble itself once again, and even give you a nice fucking suit of Thor and power, while Captain America did not get shit in Endgame. He never got the fucking costume of Mighty Thor. Well, let's let this one slip out of the way, but once again, this is weird. The fact that Mjolnir and Stormbreaker are like living creatures. It's funny, but come on guys, let's be serious. This is Thor. And many other things that are very inconsistent and weird. And this is why it's kinda nuts, it kinda loses you. Because you're just watching it and you just know that if the writer decides that now they will be able to go there and kill this guy because they just picked up that kind of weapon because it's so fucking powerful, and this is what will be happening. But then, where's the tension? Where's the story? Where's the drama? It just happens, and yeah. When Thor loses his fucking Stormbreaker, does he, like, can he not call it back across the whole universe? Since Stormbreaker is able to create Bifrost and let him travel from one universe to another, like not multiverse but from one planet to another, why cannot Stormbreaker create a Bifrost and just escape and go into the hand of Thor? Then again, you see, there's a lot of this. But yeah, this basically just what I wanted to say. I just don't like the fact that the consistency is lost, too much comedy, and basically the end is, well, now Thor is being a dad in the movie with his own daughter. So this I think acting debut for his daughter, so good for her. Hopefully I'm interested to see what will be happening next with Zeus following them around, trying to kill them, and Thor kicking ass alongside his daughter. So yeah, we're gonna see. Let me know what you thought of the fucking movie, and I'll see you in the next one. Keep on watching shit. Keep on playing motherfuckers. Keep on doing whatever you want, and especially keep on creating and get the fuck out. For you.